Pistol shots ring out in the barroom night. Enter Patty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees the bartender in a pool of blood and cries out, "My God, they've killed them all." Here comes the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Three bodies lying there, does Patty see? Another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. "I didn't do it," he says as he throws up his hands. "I was only robbing the register, I hope you'd understand." Saw them leaving, he says as he stops. "One of us had better call the cops." And so Patty calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in a hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, somewhere in another part of town, Ruben and a couple of friends are just driving around. Number one contender for that middleweight crown. He had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down. Then they pull him over to the side of the road, just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not go out on the street unless you want to draw the heat. Alfred Bro had a partner and he had a rap for the cops. Him and Aunt Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. He said, "I saw two men running out. They looked like middleweights. They jumped into a white car with out-of-state plates." And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. The cop said, "Wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead." So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they told him that he could identify the guilty man. 4 in the morning and they hauled Ruben in, took him to the hospital and brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up with his one dying eye. He says, why'd you bring him here for he ain't the guy? This is the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 4 months later, the ghettos are in flame. Ruben's in South America, fighting for his name. Well, next to Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that happened in a bar? Remember he said you saw the getaway car? You think you like to play ball with the law? You think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night Don't forget that you are wise. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. The cop said a poor boy like you could really use a break. We got you for that motel job and we're talking to your friend Bello. And if you don't want to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is a brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in the stern. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman, Jim. Reuben can take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he'd say, and I do it for pay. And when it's all over, I'll just as soon go out on my way. Up to some paradise, where the trout streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse, where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben witnesses, the drunkards from the slums. And to the white folks who watch, he was just a revolutionary bum. And to the black folks who watched, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger, though they could not produce the gun. The DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the all-white jury agreed. Carter was falsely tried. The crown was murder one, but guess who testified? Bello and the Bradley, and they both boldly lied. And the newspapers, they all went along for the ride. How could the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? Seem obviously framed could help make you feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. Now all the criminals in their coats and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise. Well, Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. Yeah, it's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. In the prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.